So we're going to make it like a real fast a dish in our quick smart section. Roast chicken, just really fast, with roast cauliflower and a quick little parsley mustard dressing. It's probably one of my favourite sort of go-to dishes, like just when you're in a rush, like you come home and you're pretty stuffed and you know, people want to be fed and you don't have much time to do it. So we're just going to get into it. And so we've got a little free-range chicken here. And I know people say they don't have a lot of time. There's always time to bone out a chicken. I mean, you just get stock at the end of it. So the easiest way, just quick, you know, cut in there, twist it, turn it. There's the oyster. Just run your knife around it, like that. Come underneath it, through the oyster, back down, roll it up. Where the little line in the middle is, just come down on the left-hand side of it. Turn around, one cut, two cuts, like there. You know, boning a chicken is not hard once you get a bit of practice. And like everything, you just need a bit of practice. Right, save that, along with the bones. Take your wings off, just through there. Take the excess fat off. Cool. That's our breasts. All the fat and stuff can go there. You can save these to make wings, or we can roast them up. So I've just gone around the drumstick, just anchoring the chicken down there, run it down the bone, so just like that, turn it, grab it firmly so you can cut along the top of the bone. The only problem you'll have is around the knuckle. And it's not, grab it like that. You know, it's not rocket science, you're just using the bone against itself. And there's your thigh. Cool, with no bone. If you want to use these bits as well, you can go either in little bits like that, or you can be flash and do that. Cut it like that, you can twist it, go in like that. So you've got two ways of doing it. You can either just cut it like that, which is just really easy, or you can make it like little small drumsticks. So here's our chicken, and that's the way to go forward. Get some olive oil in there. Just tinned olive oil, nothing too expensive. And throw our chicken on here. And our wingdings. This is a gorgeous like little cauliflower. This is the basic dish, chicken, cauliflower, and we're gonna make a quick little parsley mustard dressing. I like cauliflower a fair bit, more and more so these days. I mean, it just makes such a nice, especially roasted, such a nice alternative to potatoes. And we're just gonna slice straight down. Don't worry about the stalk at the bottom. And maybe trim off that one bit if you want. Leave all that in. And this is what's gonna give us, it's not a starch, you know, it's just gonna be pure vegetable. Yeah, I mean, that cauliflower costs like $2 and no work to prepare it. All right, we've got a fry pan there, just get it nice and hot. And literally, we're just gonna pick up these big chunks and throw them in there. And we're gonna just backfill a little bit. Some small pieces, a little bit of salt. Turn it over, both sides. And if you're in a real rush, you could actually just put the cauliflower on without even colouring it and just let the oven do the roasting. So just bunch it together. Chucking that in. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, the kids are not going to like this, you know, cauliflower, parsley, and mustard. But I've got to tell you, like, the kids actually love the cauliflower because it's not cauliflower like you know it. We're going to add some mustard. If you don't like whole grain, Dijon's just as good. A decent amount. Some olive oil, and again, not really expensive extra virgin olive oil. Well, you know, this is just like Lepanto, which is a good general brand. And if you use the really strong olive oil, it's too strong. So some olive oil there. A little bit more. And that's it. Parsley, mustard, add a little bit of vinegar. A little bit of, this is just it's just like rice wine vinegar, which is cheap and cheerful, got a nice little bite to it. Just to loosen it up. And that essentially is your dressing. A little bit more olive oil. Okay, that's your sauce. Because, you know, all that smoke that's coming out, or vapor, that's all just like steam. Alright. Then we've got our chicken, skin side down. Got our little wings. Just a tiny lick of oil. I mean, look at that cauliflower. I mean, it just looks delicious already. And there's way heaps there for at least, you know, 4 to 6 people, at least. All right, we're just gonna have a quick look at this chicken. So you just want to get some nice colour, a little bit more than that. Colour is flavour. Like, you know, if you want something to taste good, you've got to colour it up a little bit. If you want to keep an oven a bit cleaner than in a pan throwing lots of stuff everywhere, you can be a bit sneaky, and you can just do what I'm going to do here, and that's just pull the chicken off, throw it in here. You stick it on top of your cauliflower, any oil that you've got, and just put the whole lot in the oven, and then the chicken is going to roast on top of your cauliflower. It's not going to spit stuff all through your oven and make a mess. And they'll cook about the same time. The chicken won't need very long. We've taken the bones out of it, so it's literally going to take about 6 to 8 minutes. That's sizzling away quite nicely. We've got some juice and stuff coming out of the chickens. That looks pretty good. So that's literally been 10 minutes, and the cauliflower is beautiful and tender. Let's just check the chicken. The easiest way is just to open up just underneath, and look at that. It's just got like a nice little bit of pink there. So I'm just gonna put this chicken up here to rest, because you want to sit there for about 3 or 4 minutes. Because if we cut that straight away, it's just gonna, all the juice is gonna come out. So the chicken can go there, and we can just put this back in the oven. Just to keep going for the 3 or 4 more minutes. I mean, there's no reason why they can't be pushed a little harder. And see, as you can see, the cauliflowers just keep coming up. Just gonna grab a bit of that there. Fantastic. See, some of that leaf is really crisped up, which is really kind of cool. gorgeous. Now, a little bit of chicken. And they're gorgeously cooked, a bit of breast. And you can see just how beautifully cooked that is. Nice and moist. Chuck that on there. That's going to be for the next person. And then just the dressing on top. And even if you're not really a fan of mustard, you will be after this. So there we go. I don't know if you think that's hard work, but I think that's pretty easy. So get stuck in and maybe give potatoes a bit of a rest and give the old roast cauliflower a bit of a look up. I know my kids certainly love it, and yeah, enjoy.